this is a use case diagram. I'm not sure if you're familiar with one of these, but what it looks at is the actual system, and you can see all the different users. So you've got a user, they can take a trial, register, and then they become a member.
Okay.
We've got potentially yourself logging in, submitting questions, and potentially an admin. So yeah, I thought what I'd try and do is just have a look at this with you, and see what your opinions are on some of these things.
I think everyone's got a different view. My view is I don't particularly like giving away a lot of my personal data to websites, but I think in terms of things we would be interested in, it's partly ways that we could contact an individual in the future, and also some way of knowing what their medical training interests were and what exams they were likely to take in the future. So for example, if you've got a medical student, we would know that they would be doing some sort of membership exams approximately 2 years after graduation. And so if you can somehow find out which areas or which professional exams they're interested in, then you could use direct marketing to basically approach that individual and say, the next set of Royal College of Surgeon exams are in June. We've got 2,000 surgical questions. Why don't you have a look at our website? And if you could work out, say, at student level or initial postgraduate exam level, what people's interests were. For example, now I've got to do my fellowship exams to become a consultant, and you could project on that, say, 5 years after membership exams, people are going to take fellowship exams. So again, you could approach people and say, are you doing your fellowship exams in the next 6 months? Are you interested in looking at our content? So that would be the main thing I would be interested in from a business point of view, in knowing who is using your website, how to contact them, and then from a marketing point of view, it would be important or useful to try and work out what their subspeciality medical interests were, so that we could approach them again in the future.
Yeah, definitely. With regards to sort of packages and things like that, we thought that there would be specific packages that you'd have to select. You could potentially take a trial, and then you could sort of view which packages you got, and you can pick them up and drop them off. Because I'm guessing with the CPD, it's very complex, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the syllabus for any postgraduate exam's massive, and you could either, say, take on anatomy questions and physiology questions and pathology questions. You could sell those packages, or you could just give people random access. Most of the competitors, I think, just give people open access to all subspeciality questions within their chosen sphere, say for a time-limited period of either 1, 2 or 3 months.
The functions.
Yeah, I think having only seen it for 2 minutes, I think any flow diagrams that I've seen like this in the past, you probably need to trial it, improve it, and as you work through it again and again and again, you'll find things that you want to alter. But yeah, from what I can see here, that looks fun. That looks fun.
Awesome.
One thing we could say here is intelligence reports. Possibly we could approach people by email for everyone that's used the service and say, did you pass your exam or not? You'll probably find out the people that have passed and not the people that have failed. So.
That's a good point, yeah, definitely.